Hello! For my viewers, I've finally created this video log to help explain what has happened up until now with HB 1367 bill. It's actually an awful video. It's absolutely horrific. It first started January 19th up until the 28th. The House Committee finally read it over Wednesday. Each of the individual amendments, part of hearing which were passed. Then there was a public hearing where people came to the House, looked it over, and we felt like it was a violation of our rights. We discussed why it was bad, why it didn't make sense, where was the money going to come from, the ID, there was no money. So we explained all that. We went back and forth with different support. Finally, the decision was made to wait until Friday. We continued to keep in touch with our legislator. Friday morning, which was yesterday, they got together and looked over the other amendment, which that was actually worse. It said that there would be a transition of committee, which would start March, which would go up until October. What the bill would look like, where it would take place, how much it would cost to do this amendment. They discussed all those things, and then on October 1st they would post on the state's website a format of the different controlling parts, and on that post they would have all of that available for legislation, and it would go on to the following year, where the committee would discuss where it came from. Also, they would decide what parts would be applied and taken off. People have asked, is it possible that it would stay in Indiana? Yes, I believe it is possible, but we really don't want it to stay in Indiana, because with the transitional committee and the different sections of the amendments, the people on that committee, only 3 of whom are deaf, 12 or more are hearing. So that doesn't make sense. It's not an equal part. Someone should really pose the question, why is it 3 to 12? It should be equal parts, but however, it's not. So the vote will be made, and then it will be passed on to the full House. Full House will vote Monday morning. The other amendment will be worked on. Additions will be made, as well as omissions. The deadline for the full House to vote is Tuesday. Once that is passed, it will move on again to the Senate committee, and that process will begin again. We have a lot of work to do up until this time, so now it's really important that you all call the House. People that live not only in just this area, but whoever's involved, you need to call, email, keep in contact so we can focus on the Senate. Now, what is your responsibility? I encourage you, I plead with you to continue to call. Even if you live outside of Indiana, please contact. Keep in contact. Call your representatives. It is so important that you send your emails, and contact the House so that we can focus on the Senate. So yes, please continue to send your emails and call with your information listed. We need all of your support to continue calling. The website in which you can find more information as well as send the 3-page paperwork is iadhoosiers.org.